It's going to be a fantastic night. Once again, thanks for our hosts. And thanks to all of you who are here every year for the 7th Salute Our Soldiers fundraiser for Veterans Count. It's going to be a great night.
It's just such an honor to just meet each and every one of you and to see the love of country that's here in this room and the love of our fellow men and women in arms. So thank you for your gift of service. Thank you for the family members that serve right alongside those that are active duty. And I will say that as Easter Seals is serving its 100th year in existence this year, I would love to see us continue to expand and to build on the work that you all have started here in New Hampshire, across the country. So thank you again.
Our event tonight is showcasing the profile of the American soldier, and the banners, pictures, and stories highlight the cost of freedom those soldiers have borne throughout the history of this republic. We all know freedom is not free, and the cost is high, not only in lives lost, but in lives changed, bodies damaged, minds altered, and families broken.
I would not be standing here today enjoying the, I think, success that my wife and Sharon and I have had if it wasn't for Veterans Count and if it wasn't for the things that they do. And yes, I'm a general, and I needed help with my transition. And so the support here is huge. We are here as service members, veterans, members of the community to respect service of any kind. And we have many people in here who are served. We have many people in here who have served communities, and they continue to serve communities. And without our strong communities and strong families and organizations in there, we would be a weak nation.
There's a lot of sacrifice that goes along with this, and that includes the family members of servicemen. So if you're a mom or dad, or a brother or sister of someone who has served, please stand. You deserve to be recognized because you sacrificed and, by extension, serve your country as well. Thank you very much.
You know, the push your limits, do hard things, mission first. Families do that too. Between my husband and I, we've had several military couple friends. Several of them, in time, you know, the marriages crumbled. They just couldn't withstand the constant coming and going, you know, the weight, the chaos of multiple deployments. So beyond and behind the profile of the American soldier, and beyond the statistics, these are some of the stories. This is what war looks like. This is what war and after war and at home looks like in our living rooms, in our backyards, in our neighborhoods, in your communities. While working with Easter Seals and the program, I met many clients, and they were from every social and economic background. But they all had one thing in common. At one point, either during or after their service, things got a little sideways, and they needed a hand up. Sometimes they needed a real hand up, maybe a financial hand up. Sometimes they just needed a hand to come alongside. Can our military and their families push their limits and do hard things? You bet. Is it really difficult to transition home after months in combat or a year living in a foreign country? You bet. Are many of us tired after almost 2 decades of conflict? You bet. That's why programs like Easter Seals, Military and Veteran Services, and the work of Veterans Count is so vital in our communities today. And that's why we're all here tonight.